You know what I love more than epic boss fights and next gen graphics? A story that pulls you in so deep you forget to check your phone. Today we are diving into 5 hidden gem story games from 2020 to 2025 that you probably missed, but definitely need to play. They are not loud blockbusters. These are the quiet ones that sneak into your heart and stay there. Ready to find your next favorite game? Let's go. And tell me in the comments which one are you downloading first. First one on the list we have A Plague Tale Requiem. This one is quite emotional. A Plague Tale Requiem is the heartbreaking sequel to Innocence. It is less about winning and more about surviving with your soul intact. You follow Amicia and her little brother Hugo as they try to survive a plague-ridden world filled with rats and worse, people. But what makes this game unforgettable? The emotional bond between the siblings. It's raw, it's real, and it's hard. Gameplay wise, it's stealthy, you're always sneaking, hiding, holding your breath. The world is stunning, like take a screenshot every 5 minutes stunnings. The environments are gorgeous and haunting, and the stealth gameplay is intense but never frustrating. You're not a superhero, you're just trying to protect someone you love. Some parts drag a little, and it's not for adrenaline junkies. This is more slow burn and cry. But if you want raw storytelling, gorgeous visuals, and unforgettable moments, and if you are looking for a story that's both beautiful and brutal, you need to play this. Next is Deliver Us Mars. This one flew under the radar as it did not make much noise when it launched, and that's a shame because it's a touching space adventure that's all about saving the Earth and your family. Deliver Us Mars is a narrative-driven sci-fi adventure that takes you to, well, Mars. You play as Kathy, a young astronaut on a desperate mission to save Earth's future. It's part puzzle, part platformer, and part therapy session. What stands out? The voice acting, the father-daughter story, the moral choices. There is this tension between duty and heart, and it's handled beautifully. Okay, fair warning, it's not a graphical masterpiece. Some animations feel clunky and pacing is uneven at spots. But honestly, none of that took away from how much it made me feel. You're constantly torn between your mission and your emotions. And the puzzles, super satisfying without being too difficult. It's like watching a slow burn space movie, except you are in the pilot seat. If you like emotional sci-fi games, give this a go. Let me know, are you Team Earth or Team Mars? Okay, next on the list is Control. Okay, I know Control dropped in 2019, but it's aged like fine wine, alright? The game is a mind bender in the best way possible. You are Jesse Faden, walking into a creepy government building called the Oldest House, which, by the way, shapeshifts like it has commitment issues. You're looking for your brother, and suddenly you're in charge of this paranormal agency. The story is weird, but gloriously so. Think Inception meets X-Files. Compact, floaty, fast, and super satisfying. Like throwing office chairs with your mind. The world is eerie and the atmosphere top tier. Now it can get a bit confusing if you are someone who needs things neatly explained, buckle up. And yeah, the map could have been better. I got lost more than once. But the mystery, the vibe, the psychic powers, totally worth it. Control is a trip and I loved every second of it. Did you figure out what was really going on? Let me know in the comments below. Somerville. This one's different. In a good way. No dialogue, no UI, just haunting music, emotional animation, and you. Just you, your family, and the end of the world. The game begins with an alien invasion, and your job is to guide a father in a post-apocalyptic world hoping to reunite with your family. You feel everything, the dread of isolation, the desperation of survival, the warmth of a flickering light in the dark. It's all about subtle storytelling, using animation, pacing, and visual cues to move you. It's short, maybe 3 to 4 hours, and not super polished. Controls are sometimes funky, and the ending kinda open to interpretation. But that adds to the experience. It makes you think. It's short, sweet, and powerful. Play it in one sitting if you can. Just turn off the lights and dive in. Somerville isn't loud, it whispers, and somehow that hits harder. The final game on our list is Trek to Yomi. Trek to Yomi is a visual poetry. It is like stepping into an old samurai film black and white visuals, cinematic angles, and a haunting soundtrack. You play Hiroki, a young warrior torn between duty and emotion, living through a tale of revenge, loss, and redemption. The combat, minimalist, you're not button mashing, you're thinking, timing, and parrying like a calm storm. This isn't just about swords play, it's about grief, honor, and the blurry line between life and death. Now, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's a bit linear and the combat can feel repetitive, but the presentation, absolutely stunning. It's not super long, but it sticks with you. One particular scene made me pause, not because it was sad, but because it felt deeply human, like watching a goodbye you weren't ready for. It's art. Play it like you'd watch your favorite movie, with focus. So there you have it. 5 story-rich games that may not have dominated the headlines, but trust me, they will stay with you long after the credits roll. Which one are you jumping into next? Or did I miss a hidden gem that you liked? Drop your picks in the comments. I'm always looking for the next emotional roller coaster. And hey, if you like this list, like, subscribe, and maybe share it with a fellow gamer looking for something special. Game on!